Hello and welcome back to Basic JavaScript. We're picking up where we left off, which was compound assignment with augmented addition. In programming, it is common to use assignments to modify the contents of a variable. Remember that everything to the right of the equal sign is evaluated first, so we can say myVar equals myVar plus 5 to add 5 to myVar. Since this is such a common pattern, there are operators which do both a mathematical operation and assignment in one step. One such operator is the plus equals operator. myVar is assigned 1, then myVar plus equals 5 will basically do 1 plus 5, instead of having to do myVar equals myVar plus 5. Convert the assignments for A, B, and C to use the plus equals operator. So if we zoom out, come over here, we basically just want to say plus equals 12, plus equals 9, plus 7. And that should satisfy these. We did pass, and basically it's the same as how it was written, but this is just shorter. Let's go to the next one. Compound assignment with augmented subtraction. Like plus equals operator, minus equals subtracts a number from a variable. myVar equals myVar minus 5 will subtract 5 from myVar. This can be rewritten as myVar minus equals 5. Convert the assignment for A, B, and C to use the minus equals operator. Very similar. Be minus, minus, minus. And that is the equivalent. Really, it would be A equals A minus 6, B equals B minus 15, and C equals C minus 1. And we did pass. Compound assignment with augmented multiplication. The times equals operator multiplies a variable by a number. myVar is assigned myVar times 5 will multiply myVar by 5. This can be rewritten as myVar times equals 5. Convert the assignment for A, B, and C to use the times equals operator. Similar to the other ones. You guys probably got this by now. We can just do that. The star there, put the star there, star there. This one we erase the B. Now the spacing doesn't matter here, it just looks cleaner that way. And we're staying consistent with these up here. Let's run this. We did a pass. So compound assignment with augmented division. The division equals operator divides a variable by another number. myVar equals myVar divided by 5. We'll divide myVar by 5. This can be rewritten as myVar divided equals 5. Convert the assignment for A, B, and C to use the division equals operator. So here, division, division, division. There we go. We passed. Let's go to the next one. Declare string variables. Previously, we've used the code var my name equals your name, in quotes. Your name is called a string literal. It's a string because it is a series of 0 or more characters enclosed in single or double quotes. Create two new string variables, my first name and my last name, and assign them the values of your first and last name respectively. So here we will do var my first name and assign to it Jose. Var my last name is assigned Moreno. Run test, and we did pass. Escaping literal quotes and strings. When you're defining a string, you must start and end with a single or double quote. What happens when you need a literal quote or single quote inside of your string? In JavaScript, you can escape a quote from considering it as an end of string quote by placing a backslash in front of the quote. So here's a sample string, and it says Ellen said, and here we're quoting what Ellen said, so it needs to be in quotes. So we escape that quote so that we're able to use it, or else JavaScript would get confused and think we're trying to end our string. But since we use that, we're able to continue quoting Ellen and then ending the quote here and then ending our string there. So this signals to JavaScript that the following quote is not the end of the string, but should instead appear inside the string. So if you were to print this to the console, you would get Ellen said Peter is learning JavaScript. Use backslashes to assign a string to my string variable so that if you were to print it to the console, you would see I am a double quoted string inside double quote. So they want us to grab this, copy it, and they want us to put it in here. But we see all these errors, and that's because we need to escape this here using that backslash and this backslash, backslash, backslash. So now we have there and there. And all this within here, which are all these double quotes here, here, there, and there, will be read right because we escaped them there. So JavaScript knows, treat these as quotes. Okay, let us run test, and we did pass. Quoting strings with single quotes. String values in JavaScript may be written with single or double quotes, as long as you start and end with the same type of quote. Unlike some other programming languages, single and double quotes work the same in JavaScript. Double quotes, string. This is a string. Single quote, string. This is also a string. The reason why you might want to use one type of quote over the other is if you want to use both in a string. This might happen if you want to save a conversation in a string and have the conversation in quotes. Another use for it would be saving an anchor tag with various attributes in quotes all within a string. So here's conversation is assigned fin exclaims to joke algebraic. That is, but alright. However, this becomes a problem if you need to use the outermost quotes within it. Remember, a string has the same kind of quote at the beginning and end. But if you have that same quote somewhere in the middle, the string will stop early and throw an error. That is a good string. Jake asks Finn, hey, there's that escape character. Let's go on an adventure. So they use double quotes here. Let's go to there. Escape that one. And here it ends that string. And then this would be a bad string example. And that's because this didn't get escaped. In the get string above, you can use both quotes safely by using the backslash as an escape character. Note, the backslash should not be confused with the forward slash. They do not do the same thing. Change the provided string to a string with single quotes at the beginning and end and no escape character. Right now, the A tag in the string uses double quotes everywhere. You will need to change the outer quotes to single quotes so you can remove the escape character. So, right off the back, we want to use this to single quotes. And by doing that, we have our double quotes here, which are escaped correctly. And then we have target, and then we have that escaped correctly. So that should actually work. Oh, we don't even need to escape because it should know that we started with a single quote and everything within here is just treated as a regular quote. And we did. So I think I'm going to end this one here. I think you guys got the gist of a lot of these. The beginning ones were just using the plus equals, minus equals, times equals, division equals. Practice with that. Just, I mean, you don't have to practice, but it's one of those things you'll get used to. Yeah, it just saves you some time, and it looks cleaner. Then we learned about characters and strings and string literals. Yeah, just make sure to practice. Remember, you guys could always, even if you're not at freeCodeCamp, use your right click and inspect. You guys can always practice your JavaScript right here, and you might get a bunch of errors. That's okay. You could just clear it. You could practice what we learned here. Var my name is, see? And there it is. So everyone make sure to practice, and I'll see you in the next videos.